Alright, I am back with another Destiny 2 video, and we are talking about Solstice, which just launched earlier today alongside the mid-season patch, which is mostly about Crucible stuff, but there are some big Graviton Lance buffs in there, out of relative nowhere. But we are back to the EAZ for the 5th year in a row, and this is the 2nd year of Bonfire Bash, the modified activity that is something different in the EAZ than whatever it was called before. I can't really remember. Not a whole lot has changed, but there are some changes that are a little bit interesting in one way or the other. I was never a huge fan of Bonfire Bash because it really did not use the verticality of the EAZ, which is like the whole point of building the EAZ with all its rooftops and stuff. It was one of the rare instances in Destiny where there was just truly a ton of verticality outside of like literal jump puzzles. Here you are mostly fighting around in the center area, and then occasionally they will have you go up on a rooftop, usually like twice per thing, to kill some Taken. And then you go back down and do it again, get the balls, throw the balls in the middle, and the bonfire gets bigger and bigger and bigger. At the end, there will be a boss that you fight, and then you convert silver ash or silver leaves into silver ash and complete challenges for kindling, which you will use to upgrade your armor. Some changes. There is no longer the ability to use your sparrow on this map. That's weird. At the EAZ, all this time, you could always use your sparrow to get to the next zones quickly. I guess they were trying to slow gameplay down a little bit, but I feel like there's like more launchers and stuff around that can kind of move you around pretty quick anyway. Some people are mad about the sparrow thing, but like compared to the old version of this, there's not that much going around the map anyway. I've been doing this on Arc, so it's like you're pretty fast with Amplified anyway. If you have strands, you can just zip around with strand. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal, and I understand kind of why this arena wouldn't necessarily want you to use sparrows, because it was always kind of weird that you could use sparrows, but it was more important back when you had to really race around the map and get to like total opposite corners like on a timer. Here you don't really have to do that. They also increased the limits of orb throwing to 30, and then I think once you hit 30 it just spawns the boss. This was like messed up last time, where I don't remember exactly what happened, but it was like I think the cap was 20. And then once you got to 20, you would just sit there doing nothing until the timer ran out, and then the boss would spawn. So not only have they increased the cap, if you complete that cap, it spawns the boss early. So it's a better flow in that sense. The rest of the event, outside of Bonfire Bash, you are asked to run activities for silver leaves, which is what you do to convert your silver leaves to ash, and then ash can reroll your armor and you can get better stats and whatever. You need kindling, which come from season event challenges, like doing, bonfire stuff and then earning silver leaves places, and that is what you use to upgrade your core armor set with the white glow. The elemental glow, as ever, on the armor is sold for bright dust and silver, so you can just pick that up if you want, and then there's not really a huge point in upgrading your armor. We've kind of gone a fair distance here from when it used to be like you have the crappiest armor imaginable and it's like broken, and then you upgrade it and it changes the look and it changes the stats, and now it's just the good armor to begin with. So the problem here is like I'm not really seeing a reason to play this. And like I'm not just like being Mr. Destiny sucks, blah blah blah, but like I need some sort of specific motivation to run an event like this, and I'm not seeing it. So like usually you'd be doing something like this to earn a set of armor and then upgrade it all the way to give it like a really cool effect, and at the same time you'd be going for a god roll of a seasonal weapon. That's something you could hunt for a very long time, but neither of those really apply here. You get all of the armor instantly. You can just log in, talk to Eva Levante, and you'll have a full set of armor. So if you just want to transmog the base version, you can. I would say that is more relevant than ever, because the glows you get for this armor are really not that significant compared to a lot of the past years. It would be like, here's glowing horns sticking out of your forehead or something, or cracked armor with like light bursting out of the cracks. This is just kind of little glow accents. And I think the armor is cool enough by itself where you don't really need those. So I don't know if I'm gonna like bust my ass and do all these challenges like just to upgrade each piece of armor with glows on it. I've said before, like I don't need any more high stat armor. Like there's no one specific slot with one specific role. I need this. That's more of like a free player thing. Like this is a good place to get higher stat armor for free players. And then the new rocket launcher does not have a god roll. Like not that I can tell. It's a strand rocket launcher, which I guess if you have strand surge on or something that could be useful, but it is some of the weirdest, worst rolls I've seen on a rocket launcher. Like, there's one roll that's maybe like I think it's like demo envious assassin that might like put a bunch of rockets in the chamber, but it's also a precision rocket launcher, and those are not good in the first place. And there are like 5 other great rocket launchers that exist already, most of which I already own. So there's I'm just struggling to come up with a reason to play. And I put a lot of things off till now because I thought there was going to be boosted crafted weapon XP, which I'm still not even sure if it is or not. I thought it was kind of automatic for all seasonal events now, but now I'm not so sure. It doesn't seem like it from what I can tell. I don't feel like I'm getting significantly increased weapon XP, but I'm going to have to look into that. If not, then saving my weapons for this event was pointless. I have like transmog bounties to do, I guess, but I don't know. I don't really see a reason to put much into this. If I have the armor, I can transmog it if I want. There's no weapons I want to go for. Don't really care about the title. That's it. So if you enjoy this and you want to play it, like go for it, knock yourself out. I'm sure plenty of people will. But Diablo 4 season launches in 2 days, and that is what I'm going to be busy with for the foreseeable future. I may dip back in here, if I hear such and such is like a good thing to do in this event, or actually the rocket's great, who knows. But for now, I just don't really know what I'm going to do here past just running it a couple of times out of curiosity. But let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm missing something. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.